Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth video of our ongoing session on the chapter Linear Inequations. Now in today's video we will be learning about combining inequations. Now what are we gonna learn in this topic? First of all, combining inequations means suppose how will we represent the solution of two different inequations on the same number line. Okay, now the two inequations that we have, they must be interlinked to each other in some way or the other. Okay, we'll see how they are interlinked. We know the basics how to solve the inequations and how to represent a single inequation on a number line. Now in this we'll get dual inequations, or you may say two inequality signs. Okay, now let us solve an example and we will get a clarification on this topic. Let us try to solve the question number 11, that is the example 11. Okay, I'm not mentioning the number. Fine. So we have got a question that solve and graph the solution set of -2. The inequation given is -2 less than 2x minus 6 or -2x plus 5 greater than equals to 30 and x belongs to R. Okay, so we need to solve this inequation and further we need to graph the solution on the number line. Okay, graph the solution on the number line or representing the solution set on the number line, both are the same things to say. Now what does this question says? This question says that 2x minus 6. Now this question has two parts. Okay, the first part says 2x minus 6 must be greater than -2. Okay, and not and, here it is given or. I will explain this later. First of all, the second part is -2x plus 5 should be greater than or equals to 30. These two are inequations, but there is given one or. Now what does this or means here? This or actually means that when you will solve this inequation, this part of the question, you will get certain values of x. Now, and when you will solve this part, you will further get some other values or maybe similar or whatever, some values of x. Now here it is said or, so either this or this should be true. Okay, or both can be true. So what is it? Means you will include both the answers of x, that is both the values of x that you will be getting on the number line. You will represent both of them. If some are common, represent it one time only, and if something that is in this part and something is in this part, include them both represent both of them on the same number line. Okay, now we will solve and you will understand it better now. Now let's find the solution. So for this part, what we are having is, if we reverse it, we are going to get 2x minus 6 is greater than -2. That implies 2x is greater than 4, right? And that implies x is greater than 2. Okay, and here we have got or minus of 2x is greater than equals to 13 minus 5. That implies minus of 2x greater than equals to 8. That implies x is okay. Now since here we have a negative, so the sign will reverse as per the rules of the inequations. Now x is less than equals to minus of 4. Okay, so it says, now what does this says? X greater than 2 or x less than equals to -4 means the values that are greater than 2, those values and also the values that are less than or equals to -4, both should be included as the solution set for this question. Okay, means for both of these, all those values will be taken, should be taken. Now let us represent this on a number line. So here is a number line, and since x belongs to R, so we will represent it with a continuous line. Here lies a 0 in the middle. Here terms are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up till plus of infinity this side. And here comes our -1, -2, -3, minus 4, and so on up till minus of infinity. Now this says x should be greater than 2, but excluding 2, isn't it? So excluding 2 and moving rightwards, this represents x greater than 2, and for this x is less than equals to minus 4. What we have is take minus 4 and less than that, so we will be moving leftward. So this is the solution that is graphed on the number line or represented on the number line. This is your final answer. Now in the book what they do is they represent it this way. They will be like this and this. They would be representing it this way, like overlapping the existing number line. They represent it this way, but I represent it this way, just above the existing real number line, such that actually this is somewhat more clear than this one, isn't it? That's why, nothing else. Now we need to understand one more fundamental topic, that is the system of intersection and union in this inequations. What is the concept behind that in this chapter? Like we used to have in the set theories that you would have learned in class 9, here is something similar to that. Now suppose you have two sets, A and B are two solution sets. Okay, now A and B are two solution sets means what? Like we got in the previous question that x is greater than 2 and or x is less than equals to minus 4. Exclude this or here actually, just try to understand this thing. This was the one part and this was the another part. Okay, so this is the A and this is the B. These are two solution sets. This is one set and this is another set. Okay, so that's what we are saying here. A and B are two solution sets. This kind of things, two solution sets. When we get two solution sets in the same question. Now A and B are two solution sets. Now what does this say is, if in the question they have given find A and B. Okay. Now first thing is A and B. This means they are talking about intersection of A and B. Intersection of A and B, that we represent as A intersection B, isn't it? Means it actually, what does it mean? Intersection of A and B means, it means the elements or the solutions or the values, in very literal language, the values that are common to both A and B, those should be your answer if in the question it has been demanded find the solution set for A and B. Okay, so you need to find those values that are common to both the solutions, both the solution set A and B. This is A intersection B, and the second thing that could be given is A or B, or it may be written in this way also, the same thing. Now A or B, it means union of A and B sets, and it is represented as A union B. Now this means what? This means you need to include all those elements, values, or the values of the values from the solution set that belongs to both sets A and sets B. Okay, means not the common part. Unlike this one, you need to include all the answers that belongs to A and that belongs to B. A and B both should be included in your answer, and then you will be representing the solution on the number line. So this is what is represented as A and B, and this one is A or B. And one more thing was there to be clarified, that is no, I think I have completed that. Yeah, these two are things. Now we will in the next video we will solve one question based upon this, and this will clear our concept somewhat more than this. So as of now, for this video, I am ending it here. But if you have any confusion in combining inequations or whatever I have taught here, if you feel any confusion in that, please revert back to me in the comment box below. I will further make another video if I think the doubt is somewhat very critical or something, or else I will clarify it in the comment section only. Okay? So please, if you feel any doubt, feel free to revert back in the comment box below. Thank you.